200 episodes in. It only took that long for you guys to completely change into totally different physiological beings.
We've always been this way, Adam.
We've always been.
I'll tell you what, I've really come around
to
playing a Sivv.
Well, now you have to explain yourself.
Yeah, now you got to explain yourself for that. Yeah.
I mean, I feel like Emily's reaction is
Emily exists. If you've been here for 225 episodes, you already know. All right.
Yeah.
Between episodes, someone said "come around," and Emily couldn't handle it.
Yeah,
couldn't handle it. It was a full come apart.
Like is happening again. Honestly, I'm impressed by the consistency in which that makes her giggle.
That's there's so few jokes that get me on the 16th time. You know what I mean? Like,
let alone the 50th.
Yeah.
I hope that you guys have come more than 50 times in your life.
Yeah,
I would say yeah.
Yep.
I did 50 times yesterday, man.
Jesus, dude, you okay? Like, you drinking water, man.
A little energy today, I've noticed.
Get you some Pedialyte or something, man.
Yeah,
Jeez, recharge.
That thing gonna be chafed.
Prime, you know?
It's in real estate.
I think there's a healthy balance between 50 times in your life and 50 times in one day. You know what I just find that middle ground.
It's a spectrum.
It's not over a fucking week, my dude.
Yeah, what you're saying, Adam, is yesterday you were just straight gooning.
Still a lot.
Yeah, it's over a month or two, like.
Well, I mean, you know, Heath is still like the very young, tender age of like 40, so, you know. So like
the dark
12
ages?
times a day, you know.
Like, I mean, I've got things to do. I can't, like...
It's like, I think there was a bit like in Letterkenny talking about like after No Nut November having a... I don't remember what they actually called it, but to where December 1st, you do one time.
December?
Something like that. To where like... Destroy your dick December. That's what it was.
Okay, yeah.
By the way, don't let your kids listen to this episode, everybody. I don't know.
Zach, that's like telling somebody you came after you came.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I agree. I get it. I think the polite thing to do is let them know ahead of time.
Yeah, you should have said before, hey, kids, don't listen. It's about to get nasty in here.
Well,
this is 225, y'all. Like, we've got a whole brand new pivot now. It's nothing but toilet humor now.
I feel like there was somebody who mentioned that they were listening to the show with their kids at one point.
Yeah, it's John and Adam's friend that they used to work with at Aramark, who apparently would come through the line dropping their kid off where I work listening to the show.
Oh, would he come through the line?
That is the word.
Listen.
You would use, yep.
I'm trying to move us along.
No, you're not.
I can hear it in your voice.
Well, come along, Emily. Let's get into the episode.
Okay.
Welcome to the APA, everyone. You've arrived.
Yeah, this is 225 episodes of pure professional talent in your ears.
You know what? Let's make like a Time Lord and just roll this back. Let's just restart. All right, let's just do that.
You know what I really like about this group is that over the 4 years we've been doing this, our banter has really matured and become so much more intellectual and reflective. Yeah, we've come very far. Like we've really reached a peak. Of
a climax? Would you say
a
climax?
Yeah.
Really rose to that occasion.
Definitely.
It was hard, man. Like, it was hard to get here.
As a podcast, we have orgasmed.
We've made asses of ourselves. You know, I've been a dick. You know, like. Zach's been a dick.
I've been a pussy about combat encounters, you know.
A straight tit sometimes.
Been an asshole, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All the doors are sphincters.
Words.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you, Heath. All the doors are sphincters. There you go. That couldn't just slide under the radar, Heath.
By this point.
Where does the word sphincter come from? Like, what's the etymology of that word?
That's a good pivot, Heath.
Sphincterous, you know?
Let's take another 10 minutes, because we're only at 4 minutes.
Yeah, really, yeah.
Yeah, so...
is anything like...
Go ahead and put that in your Google history.
I
don't care about
that. By a male doctor.
Latin from the Greek sphincter.
I knew it.
From sphingine, I think. I don't know how to pronounce that, but it means to bind tight.
To bind tight, yeah.
Okay. Like you're cinching a bag together. It's
so it means tight butthole is what it means.
Yeah, it's a tight butthole. Hey, where does the word spelunk come from?
Oh, wow.
Okay, now we're just
That's
doing
that's
the
a good
etymology
question.
hour. All right,
Sorry,
let's
This is the etymology pivot.
I mean,
One makes me think of the other.
hard
You
pivot
see,
from cum jokes to etymology.
Very weird banter.
They're all
No,
it's tied
this is
together.
this is right in line. What are you talking
Yeah, this is-
about?
this
What's the
normal.
etymology of etymology? Let's
This
go
is
ahead
how
and look
it's
that
always
up.
been.
That's a good question. Probably
For
Latin.
splunking, pretty much comes straight from Latin. Spelunca. It
Spelunka.
means cave. It means cave. Yeah.
Oh,
it's-
okay.
Well, old French or ancient Greek, but yeah, it does mean cave.
Okay, cool. Look at
Let's
us
see.
learning.
Etymology of pivot.
Etymology is actually really interesting.
I also like etymology, Heath. I really get into it, man.
It's one of those things that on paper sounds boring, but is actually really fascinating.
Yeah, because you learn a lot of cool shit.
I'm not interested in entomology.
The
You're
study
not,
of
you don't like bugs?
I don't care for bugs.
All right. Pivot. French and Spanish roots.
Okay.
Late Middle English from French, probably from the root of dialect pouet.
The
Tooth
word
of
pivot?
a
The word
comb.
pivot.
Yeah.
I thought you were announcing another pivot.
Tooth of a comb. And Spanish, puya, a point. The verb dates
Booyah?
from Booyah.
What's up,
Yeah.
Booyah? You are the source of
You
pivoting.
done did it.
There you go.
You did it.
Somehow we
Somehow.
found the source of pivoting. It's amazing.
I
Yep.
knew we could
Dates
do
back
it.
to mid 19th century.
The pivot point, if you will.
Oh,
Oh,
So how's Baldur's Gate 3, guys? How's that?
So the first fucking door in that game is a sphincter.
Yes. I can't wait
Dead
to play
serious.
it now.
Man,
Like-
and
like-
look
Spoiler
at
alert,
that's what
we
happened,
copied
man.
them.
yeah.
I'm
they,
not
they
gonna-
copied us.
I want my royalty check.
It's cool, man. Like I put a couple hours into it today, and it's very faithful to the 5e rule set. There's some changes to concessions for
So you can
being a
do whatever
computer
you
game.
want?
No, it's a lot more restricted because it is a computer game. But it's cool. The dialogue choices are interesting. It's well written. Voice acting's on point. It's a absolutely beautiful game too. Like it's I'm about it so far.
Emily, what's this aha moment? What's happening right now?
is that the game where you can fuck a bear?
It is.
Yes.
Oh, damn it. I wasn't going to say it. I sent it in chat. Damn
So
it.
it's not literally just a bear.
Is that
see that.
is that
It's a
like
wild
what the
shaped
game's
druid.
known for
You
right
can
now?
fuck all manner of
Yeah,
creatures.
there in one of their pre-release ad
How's
reel
Zeus young?
Bear
things.
fucker.
They showed a romance
need
sequence
assistance.
between I think it was a human male and
Yeah.
a wild shaped druid that was shapeshifted into a bear.
Yeah.
Yep.
That is
It
still
was
a
a
felony.
scene. It was a
That's
scene.
still a felony.
I mean,
Dangerous one at that.
I don't think it's a wild shaped person. It's still a person. I mean,
Listen, it was hilarious.
Listen, man.
it takes
The
the
law
bear
against
stat sheet. That's a
bestiality
fucking bear,
does
bro.
not
Yeah,
concern
right.
itself with the individual consciousness of the
Yeah,
creature,
is it
right?
sapient as a human? Does it have the human sapience?
Yeah,
or the
it's
bear
a-
sapient?
Yeah,
Wild
when you
shape
wild
druid.
shape as a druid, you keep all your mental stats.
Look, it's a smart
gain the
bear,
physical
but it's a
stats.
fucking bear.
But
Right?
you are the thing is
Actually,
like
it's a fucking
I mean,
bear.
I'm glad for the bear to have consent in this. That's good. My issue though is more so of your choice to want to fuck a bear
To get
Like,
to that point.
You know, like
Yeah, what
it's
does
like,
that say
hey,
about
you look
you as a
really great,
person?
right?
Yeah.
You look really great right now, but you know what I'm really fantasizing about is fucking a bear. So can you turn into a bear and let me fuck you? Like that's the conversation that happened. You know, yeah.
This is the conversation
Some of our
I wanted
oldest
to
stories
have.
are about
Thank
fucking
you.
bears.
yeah, but I
you know?
mean, also there's all kinds of fursuits and things real world that people do that some might find uncouth in a fantasy setting. If a person wants to have sex with a shapeshifted, wild shaped druid,
Everybody's consenting.
So-
That's
so
fine.
there's
fine.
We'll see.
Do you want to have sex with those wild
Did
shaped
you
druids?
have sex
No.
with that bear?
I would never, dude.
no
Bro,
thanks.
in real life, bears are fucking disgusting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
They're
Really
huge
stinky.
predators. Of course
No, I
they're
mean, not
nasty.
just the danger of them, but like They're
Well, yeah, but they're like
gross.
covered in like
Guts
Shit,
and
matted
and-
fur,
Yeah.
worms hanging out their buttholes. Like,
Wow,
Yeah.
you said that
Bears
in my
are
ears.
gross.
Well, you know, it's a thing to consider if we're going to have intercourse with a bear.
I mean, that's fair. Thank you, Zach.
If we're talking about bears, we need to get down to the
Yeah,
nitty gritty of it.
yeah,
You
you
know?
need to understand the issues
Yeah.
at hand here.
Yeah.
Let's find you a
sapient
hot
The risk
bear.
that you're taking, okay?
God.
Aside from being mauled to death.
Excuse me, can I take
We're already
this?
past that.
Can I take this point to say the jokes and commentary exhibited on this podcast are not indicators of the people in the podcast?
Well,
Need a
that'd be
disclaimer
lie.
there.
I don't know how true that
We do
is.
not. How about we don't condone bear fucking? There we
Okay,
go.
We
Let's say
do
that.
not condone bear fucking.
I clearly do not condone bear fucking.
Now, wild shape druid bear fucking, it's a little bit more of a gray area, I think, between the members of this podcast. We're not in full agreement about
boy.
wild shape bear fucking, but real bear fucking, hard no from all of us.
There we go.
You know, this is fucking loaded banter for
We're very-
5 people that come from fucking Mississippi. So we probably need to like backtrack away from this as hard as possible.
That's already happened,
late.
John.
That's like saying I've already came, John.
We brought it full circle. Now let's play Starfinder.
Now let's play Starfinder. I feel prepared to fight these boars.
Yeah, because
that
it's
have
not
a
get
third
any
leg.
weirder from here.
Yep.
Everybody listening to this has just got like auditory whiplash. Like, what the fuck are they
What the hell?
talking about?
This is 225, y'all, and they've just become like,
We're very
what
well
the
rounded.
fuck?
very well written.
So you
Totally.
keep acting like that this is like rare for us. This is this
Say, this is like
This
just
is
a normal
like-
Thursday night
Yeah.
for me, man. I don't know what.
when we're not like off the rails and all over the place. That's when it's weird. That's when it like feels stiff and like, okay, oh, we're talking about a real
saw it.
subject. And
I saw
yeah,
you. I saw you go for stiff.
all right, Starfinder.
Yep.
You guys are sivving along, and you're doing what you're here to do, which is to take down these Aqlath scum,
Like we've always been.
As
like
we
you
saw.
always been.
As
Sorry,
we
it sounded
saw.
like you had something in your throat. This what scum?
I hate
Oh,
it.
okay, cool.
Also, like, that's racist.
What?
Aqlath scum? Are you serious?
They're at war. I mean,
Sure, we're at
We
war,
are
but we don't gotta be
Sivv.
racist about it.
You're Civ.
Right?
We're Sivs.
I don't know if it's been established yet or not, but
Shut
they're
up,
kinda
recruit.
They're
suck.
sort of bad.
Yeah.
They're the baddies. We're the baddies.
All right. Well, in that case, we ended with you guys coming up out of the trench facing 2 of these. We have a handsome Aqlath and a dynamic Aqlath. Added the adjective module to Foundry. I need everybody to roll initiative.
wait, did you say one of them's handsome?
Yeah, one's
Yeah.
handsome and one's dynamic.
We can't see the name tags.
I know, that's what I'm telling you. This module that I added for enemies, it like just randomizes adjective or descriptor tag before it to help differentiate them.
Interesting.
You
So
don't have to explain yourself
describe
now.
its handsomeness. Describe how it is handsome.
Well, it's tough because
By the
like it's
standards of its own society.
Oh,
right,
okay.
right.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
It's got very long tusk. Its third leg is stout, thick, balanced. You know.
Oh yeah, just doing it for you, Em? Yeah.
I was drinking water.
I mean, that's really on them. Like, they gave this thing a third leg. They knew what
Yeah,
jokes were.
they knew that. They knew it was okay.
Well, let us start combat. Fel, you got the highest initiative with 18.
Look at me go.
10. So you get the jump here now. You are level 18. You do have access to anything that you might have gained in that level. You have access to your whole kit. These are things that you've always had as a Sivv, as one of the strongest Sivv that have ever been. That's why you're out here fighting this battle.
Cool. So I didn't really gain too much from my level 18 because it's, level 17 for mechanic for me. So, whatevs. It was just kind of stat boost and stuff. So, I'm going to do my good old, always done this Sivv Wombo combo of doing a boost and then... Actually, no, combat tracking first on both of them and then a standard, normal attack.
Okay.
With the new Bigum, what's it called?
So which one are you going to...
Which one's handsome? Because I don't like that one.
This one right here.
Okay. I'm going to shoot the handsome
which is the one to the northeast of the party, and then the dynamic Aqlath is to the south of the party.
Okay.
Up against a large ridge.
Well, let me do that attack with... Oh, I don't have that on here. Need to see how much my combat tracking does now. Because it might do more. Yeah, it does actually do more. So it's a +5 now, which is kind of nice. So let's do a +5 on that attack and roll. 36 against KAC.
36 against KAC is a hit.
So let's see that damage. That is 64 sonic damage.
I think it should be more than that. You said you have heavy...
Yeah, I do. I don't know why it's not adding the bonuses. So it'd be...
the reason why... No, it is only 64. Because you don't have soldier specialization. You only have mechanic specialization.
My first level is soldier.
Yeah, but you have to get 3 levels of soldier to get specialization, which is what gives you the damage bonus. You don't get your proficiency from...
Yeah, okay. So 64.
So 64, yeah. Sorry. You'll want to take versatile specialization as a feat if you want to get that.
Gotcha.
As well. Yes, so the handsome Aqlath is going to take an action to move up to Fel and is then going to try to gore you. That is a 48 to hit.
Pretty sure that's a hit.
Yes. That is going to deal 57 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
All right, and now it is the dynamic Aqlath's turn. And it is going to mind thrust Orin.
Fuck around and find out.
All right, so I need you to make a will save for me, please.
Yeah, of course. I know how this spell works.
you might know a thing or two about it.
I might have used it once or twice. Okay, you said a will save?
It's mind thrust.
Yeah.
As you know, it is will save.
I know.
As you just informed me.
30.
That is a pass.
Okay. What's the damage?
So the damage is going to be a chunky bit.
I'm sure.
77 points of mental damage.
Yikes.
To Orin.
Yep.
With that. Wow.
Okay.
All right, and then I guess it's gonna just stay there. It will not use its move action.
Okay.
It is now Kuiper's turn.
All right. Question on the map. It shows this little stairwell leading up. Do I have? Can I just move directly south, or do I have?
Well, there
to,
is a
follow
wall
this?
there, but you certainly have flying capabilities that you could just
I
fly up
always
over
had
it.
flying speed. So
Right.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So Kuiper is the Sivv is going to fly into the air with all his tentacles just flapping behind him with force pack.
Okay.
All right, and is going to be using trick attack, uncanny mobility to get behind and to ignore any kind of attack of opportunity.
Sure.
Yep. And is going to smack it with a peacemaker.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm taking 10 on that.
So you're taking 10.
Yes, which is going to be a 43.
Yes, that's definitely
Okay.
a successful trick.
All right. And so attack, get a natural 20.
Hey.
All right, hell yeah. Let's roll to confirm that.
All right. Rolling. Ooh, that's a 26.
That does not confirm.
Damn it. Okay, still.
Still get the double damage though.
Right, exactly. Okay. Uh-huh. So, let's see, critical. Okay, so that's 68 bludgeoning with just... without the trick attack. Ooh, 68 and 58. I'm looking at 120 almost, if not more.
Be
That's
126.
126.
Yeah.
Bludgeoning.
126
Yes.
bludgeoning damage to the dynamic Aqlath.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that's it. It all goes through, and you did succeed on the trick. So, is there a debilitating trick you would like to impose?
Bleeding.
Bleeding.
Boy gave him the bop.
Yeah. And also, I would like to do a life science on it. To see if there's anything that I can glean about this.
All right.
I did that the other way around, but... 34?
Okay, that'll get you one question. No, two questions.
Okay, let's see. Special abilities and immunities.
Okay, immunities, cold.
Okay.
Special abilities has a range attack called an ice shard. It's basically just a ranged ice attack targeting EAC, range of 40 feet. Also, you see those like little blue horns that are coming out of the top of his head. Mm-hmm. Those are psychic horns, and it's like a crown of psychic manifestation that allows you to wrench revitalizing energy from your mind. So if basically there's one that represents each resolve point that this Aqlath has, and he can use a resolve point anytime you would fail a saving throw against one of his mind-affecting spells. You can spend a resolve point as a reaction to regain 40 hit points.
Okay.
Jesus.
That's it. Other than that, these are just like brawlers that gore, and they can cast mind thrust and perhaps some other spells. But
got it. All right.
All right. Good turn from
that's
Kuiper.
It for me.
All right, Oren, you're up.
All right, so Oren reaches out his front two tentacles and wiggles them like an arm flailing tube man,
There you go.
and hisses out of his sieve mouth as he casts Mind Thrust level 5 right back on the dynamic Aqlath.
Okay, I like it.
All right, so go ahead.
So
and
that's a will save.
It's a will save.
All right, that is a 24. I believe that's a fail.
DC 26.
Yeah, okay.
So you're going to take 15 D10 damage and be exhausted for one round.
We'll see if it gets through the damage first.
Yeah, right.
Hope it doesn't.
Total of 61 damage? Wow, that seems low. I got 3 natural ones.
That is kind of
Several
low.
2s, yeah.
All right, 61 damage. It does all go through, though. He said exhausted for a round, yes?
Yes.
Okay. All right, well, exchanging barbs of the mind in this icy warfare between the Sivv and the Aqlath. That is going to be the total of your turn, right? Or you do have a movement.
Yeah,
like
but I'm good.
You're good where you are. All right, Ziva, you're up. Ziva, the long-term lieutenant of this battalion, the squad leader, the envoy, if you will, of this battalion of Sivv.
Mm-hmm. Have always been that, yeah. Mm-hmm. Can I... Oh, fuck. I can't, get a shot off from where I'm at because of this bank, correct?
Well, it
It's
is
like
a
wall.
large creature, so if you were to step up one space. You'd get enough on the incline that you could get a shot, though he would have cover.
I'm sorry, I'm going for the southern one.
Either way. They're large creatures, so they're tall enough that, if you step up, you can kind of see them over the head.
I would just fly. I would fly and drop here. Yeah, so perfect. That I'm right on top. Okay, so I do that, and as I do, she says with her weird Sivv mouth, he's almost finished. Take him down. And we'll put a get him on the badly injured dynamic, I believe. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
And I'm just going to try and take a shot. Maybe we'll get lucky. Going to
Do you guys also like that other module I put on that gives the kind of
visual
status of the enemies?
Yeah, very much so.
I'm a big fan of it.
I'm also a big fan of my star knife. Let's see if I do something. 34. KAC.
That'll do it.
Yeah. Boop. Boop. All right, that's going to be 58 fire and piercing damage as the star knife goes.
My goodness, that gets in there and puts a nice slice on the dynamic Aqlath. Now, that's your turn, yes?
Yes.
Now, we get to see what the new recruit is all about. Valtressus, you're up.
Yeah, so for Valtressus' first ever initiative roll, he rolled a natural 1.
No. You had to get it out, though.
Yeah. So Valtressus will use his very Sivv force pack to use his fly speed to hop up the embankment instead of having to go through all his friends. But, okay, cool. I didn't know if it would move me up there. And as part of that move action, we'll draw the pistol that his new friends were nice enough to let him wield, and we'll take a shot at the right Aqlath.
The handsome Aqlath?
According to his culture, yes.
Right.
I feel like if you call yourself handsome, I'm automatically going to think that you're not. You know what I mean?
Well, he doesn't call himself handsome.
He just
determined he was the handsome then.
The founder gods.
Right, we can all see that by the standards of Aqlath culture, he is objectively handsome.
Quite handsome.
Okay. Well,
he's got a really rosy snout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
His psychic horns are extra glowy.
Amazing jawline.
Dude.
Yeah.
Fucking cut
Cheers.
diamonds
What
with
are we
that
doing?
jawline.
This is an Aqlath specimen right here.
Right, indeed. So, Valtressus, what are you doing? Taking a shot with the Wounding Degenerator pistol.
Yes, and that's a 39 against EAC.
That is a hit.
Very good. And that will be 26 sonic. It is sonic damage? Okay, yeah, 26 sonic damage.
I think it may be acid and sonic. I'm looking at the heavy degenerator and seeing it's got acid on there as well.
The heavy one is,
Okay.
but the regular pistol is just sonic.
You know, I mean, metal is a little more abrasive, you know, in terms of tonality. So if it's heavy, it's going to have just a little bite to it, you know?
Yeah.
It's part of the charm of the genre.
All right, that's your turn.
Yep, all right. I hit him. I hit him, guys.
You did a great job.
Well, thank you.
We are at the top of round 2, and Fel is up.
All right. Phil is going to... Let's see, combat tracking is already up. So I'm going to... Oh, no, I don't have boost. That's attached to my laser rifle. Well, I don't much care for that. I like my old gun. Can I drop this one and as part of a move action... Like, as part of using boost, can I draw it? Like, draw it and boost at the same time? Or does it have to physically be walking?
Yeah.
I still hate that. All right. I'm just going to shoot it with the big gun again.
Okay.
Until it's out of ammo, and then I'll drop it.
Smart. And this is against which one?
The handsome one.
All right.
I'll call him
Gonna
Chris.
that's going to provoke an attack of opportunity, but you're a pretty stout individual.
I don't care. I'm pretty sure I get a bonus against that. Ooh, that's a nat 20.
All right, well, let me do my thing first.
Bless his heart.
Oh, yeah, that's a 38.
Let's see. No, it doesn't hit.
So to say, it might be meat beat.
Well, I've got slippery shooter, so +3 to AC against AOs.
Nice.
And is it KAC that he's hitting me with?
Yeah.
So it would have been a meat beat. Because I'm at 38 KAC, but instead it's a 41 right now.
Would it have been a meat beat?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be good over here.
It's too late for that.
Well, okay.
All right.
Just
So you
embrace
got
it.
a natural 20. Let's roll to confirm to see if you can get a card pulled.
Okay. 40 against EAC.
That'll do it.
All right.
All right. So this is a ranged critical.
Yep.
All right. We're gonna go with Shockwave, just because you're using a sonic weapon.
Okay.
This one is from Brian, of course. Called Shockwave. The projectile breaks the nebulous sound barriers. We've already done that one, haven't we?
Don't know, but it specifically calls out a projectile. I don't know if this is shooting. That if this thing is like literally shooting acid jazz at people.
It's shooting
Hell yeah.
acid jazz.
Yeah, it's acid and sonic
then
damage. So
all right, then I have a different one. Sorry, Brian, we've already done that one. I just forgot to scratch it out. I'm gonna do that now.
you get
Scratch
that.
it out.
You didn't old scratch it out.
I didn't old scratch it out, but I do have another one that'll be fun and appropriate here. It's called Cool Attack for the acid jazz.
Cool.
Here's to the player, our number one slayer. Tell your foes to make way, then go out and save the day. That's double damage. This cool attack leaves your target with the fascinated condition.
That works. All right.
I will say, however, you can choose to do the knockdown if you'd rather do fascinated, because this does have the knockdown.
I need to see what both of those are. I know what knockdown is. It just makes them prone, right?
Fascinated
Fascinated
is
they
kinda
can't do
sucks.
anything. They can't do
Yeah.
anything for the round.
Yep.
Well, unless anybody makes any hostile movement towards them, and then they're
that's
no longer
true. Yeah,
fast.
yeah, they're no longer fast.
It's like a less cool dazzles.
Well,
you know?
let's knock them down then.
Yeah, knock him down at least. He's got to get up,
To get down.
All right, so what kind of damage do you do?
110 acid sonic.
So some of that goes through.
Interesting.
Wait, where did that
Most-
66 come from? I think that needs 18 needs to
No.
be taken off.
I believe that's the degeneration effect, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is. That okay? That is what that is.
Damn.
I don't think that extra 66 though will happen until his turn.
Let's see. Each round at the start of the character's next turn, before they take any actions, they take listed amount of damage.
Well, it
as
is the
fire
next
and
turn,
are
so I'm just going
fatigued.
to take it. I'm just going to do it. I'm just gonna do it.
Well, it makes them fatigued as well. So that's
Right, I won't be fatigued until, but it's my turn, right? So,
Yeah.
because that was your turn.
yeah.
All right, so he is also fatigued. All right, that was a pretty big hit there. All right, he is going to full attack you, Fel, because he did not like that at all. It's a 35 and a 36 to hit.
Both of those miss.
Yeah, I forgot that I was prone, so it was taking an additional
Full
minus
attack
4.
while on the ground.
While prone, so that was a -8 on both those rolls. All right, well,
okay with that.
he's handsome, not smart. All right, it's now the dynamic one. The dynamic one is going to take a guarded step away from Kuiper, and then is going to reach up and use his paws and or his claws, whatever, hands, and start channeling energy out of his psychic crown, and then he does this blast across all of you. I need all of you to roll will save.
Oh, okay.
Hold.
What?
Never mind. I don't want to use that yet.
Got him. So that is.
Oh, we'll
a-
save. All right, let's see here.
That's 31 for Ziva.
All right.
34 for Orion.
All right.
Is this a charm or compulsion effect?
No.
Okay.
27 for Valtressus.
Oh, Spellbane. Fuck. I didn't add Spellbane on that. Is it a spell or spell-like ability?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then adds 2 to that.
To what?
To my will save.
Which is?
A 25 now.
Thank you. All right. So everybody passes. As mass inflict pain was cast across the squadron of Sivv, but all of you have hyper intelligent Sivv minds. No, so there's no damage on this. This is a conditioned spell.
Even if you pass on inflict pain, though, you take some kind of effect. Or at least
I'm sorry. You take the effect; it just gets reduced to 1 round instead of last.
Round.
Yeah. So for this next round, thank you, Zach. For this next round, everybody for a round will take a -2 penalty to all ability checks, attack rolls, and skill checks. But none of you failed, so we can't regain any hit points, which was what I was really hoping to do. But
that's a good play, though, man. To AOE on a saving throw attack to have more chances to get the
Yeah,
that's a good play.
He's dynamic. He's smart.
He's extremely dynamic. Clearly,
yeah.
I think that's unquestionable. It's the handsomeness that's in question, you know.
Yeah. Well, he's not so handsome anymore as he's been filled with a couple holes. It is now Kuiper's turn.
All right, so he looks at him steely, like with his Sivian eyes, and he says, "That won't save you, you filthy tripod." And he's going to.
So I will say that you guys still speak in your voice.
Okay. All right. Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Well, that won't save you and you filthy tripod.
What's going on with him?
I speak this way I've always spoken.
But just a moment ago, I'll leave it alone.
You don't ask questions, okay?
That's fair. I'm new.
So what you doing, Kuiper?
All right, he's going to attempt a trick attack. Yep, and we already know take 10, yada yada. So let's go ahead and see if I hit with a rotating pistol. It's going to be a 28 against KAC.
That is a hit because of the exhausted condition.
Oh.
And I also forgot to take the bleed on his turn, which would be
15.
What is that? 15 points of bleed. Yep.
All right.
That's a lot of bleed.
Yeah.
He's dead. He's dead. He's double dead.
Gushing.
Yeah.
But that is a hit. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so 31 plus 47. Kill it?
Well, give me the total. I'm going to make you do the math.
Right. Damn it. Okay, 78 points.
Yeah, with 40 hit points left. Dynamic no more.
Yeah.
Okay, good turn, Kuiper. Orin, you're up. All you got left is the questionably handsome Aqlath.
Right. Yeah. So Orin reaches a grasping tentacle around his moat of solar energy as he steps up, guarded.
Okay, smart. See, that's a smart play too, you know.
Yep. Guarded steps up into the handsome Aqlath's space, and he says, "You don't look very handsome to me. Your tentacles look like shit, and you got a tiny little neck." And he slashes him with his sword weapon. Oh god, that die fell all the way to the floor. Okay, we looking good. That's a natty 19 on that one, man. So total 40.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
All right, very good. All right, so it's gonna be. Oh, we're up to 13d6 plus 24 on this bad boy.
This is gonna be ugly.
Yeah. 76 damage. Could have been.
That's slashing damage.
Magic slashing.
Okay. Still up and handsome.
No doubt. Well, no, like I said, you're not handsome. Your neck's too small.
I was voted most handsome Aqlath in Lifetime magazine.
Lifetime magazine?
You know what?
Like the
nobody reads that
Housewives
trash,
movie
right?
channel?
hold on. Is the name
They've
of
got
this
a magazine
planet
now.
Loth?
Surely.
Yeah, it is. The name of this planet is not Loth, but it's Aqlath.
So did you say Lath time? No. Okay, never mind. I thought you were making a pun, like a play on words.
You're
handsome, not
focusing
smart,
on the wrong
okay?
part of the story. It's not about what the magazine's called. It's that I have been validated as a very handsome Aqlath.
For what it's worth, I believe you.
Thank you.
Now, proceed with the slashing. Ziva, you're up.
All right, Ziva says I don't care what that magazine says. He's not that cute. Get him. And then we'll also attempt to attack. Okay, I'm sorry. My screen popped up and now I can't see them. I'll hop over onto the other side so that I get a clear shot on him, and I will shoot him. Well, not shoot him, but I will yeet my knife at him.
God, y'all.
Bro, how are we rolling these rocks tonight?
Because we're superior Sivv, apparently.
Apparently,
Yeah, it's
yeah.
because of the superiority of your race. You know what I mean? Like,
Indubitably.
I did not like saying those
No,
words.
yeah.
Yeah.
It like hurt coming out of my mouth.
Go
I'm
wash your
sorry,
mouth out.
everybody. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
everybody. I did not like it.
Adam, I'm gonna need you to go to the bathroom, grab a bar of soap, and clean that mouth out.
Yeah, go wash your mouth out and go to bed. No dinner, all right?
I concur.
I concur. Well,
Okay,
critical.
well, let's roll to confirm.
Oh, ew. No,
Yeah.
I don't want to.
I mean, you still hit either way. You just might get an extra bonus.
26.
Well, because he's still prone, that is a confirmed critical.
Oh, wow! I'm super excited.
And this is a thrown weapon, so it's going to be ranged. Critical, let's see. I mean, look, here's the thing. You killed him.
Yeah.
Slice them
So do
up.
we want to waste the card? Waste a card?
I think we can hold off. It's fine.
We'll hold off.
It's
All
fine.
right.
Especially if
Yeah.
you're running low on that particular.
Hey, this is book 3.
I am.
Use them. I say
Okay.
burn them.
I know, but I
Well-
would. But like the critical hit range, I'm actually
There's not that
pretty
many.
low on.
Yeah.
Pretty low.
Well, I'll just roll the damage. How about that?
Let's just get that damage.
Ooh, we puked all them dice.
Oh, wow.
115 fire and piercing.
Well, with 34 hit points left,
God damn.
it's done. So you
Yeah.
Clifton Twain.
you stopped at least these charging Aqlaths and now can kind of assess the battlefield
Well,
properly.
hold on. So Ziva, Sivv Ziva, comes up directly in front of Valtressus, throws the star knife, and Valtressus is standing there like, all right, this is my chance to prove myself. All right, here we go. And, oh, well, he's dead.
He's dead.
Good job.
Did anyone catch the new recruit do
Flight of the
anything?
Concords, dude?
The guy,
Yeah,
it's
he is,
Taika
definitely.
Waititi, the character.
It's Taika Waititi, the character, yes.
Oh.
And I'm
love
looking
it.
here for
Zach
it.
means,
Yeah.
Zach means Mary.
Yeah, Murray. That's what I mean.
yeah.
Murray.
But
Oh
they
my
talk.
God.
They talk very similarly. Yeah. Like,
Yep,
Both New Zealanders.
You're right.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. Well, so you did that, and now
What an unhandsome creature. I mean, the dude's head. He's got a leg hanging out of his ass instead of his head. What is that even?
What is that even? Get it
What
together,
kind
boy.
of biology
What a
is
freak
that?
is that?
Clearly, you need your head and your 8-foot-long neck coming straight out of your ass if
My-
you
my
want to even
head
be in the
always
running
pulls
to
out
be
of my
handsome.
ass.
Yep.
I mean, but who are we
And
to
6
judge?
legs,
We're like
come on.
scorpion people.
Like scorpion people with squid legs. Oh, God.
And the-
All
yeah,
right.
I didn't say
we are
that
the
in
handsome
character.
ones.
I
We
didn't
are
say
the
that in
handsome
character. I'm not
ones.
going to respond to that in character.
You know what, Val? I like
It's just
you.
how I feel.
I like your positive energy.
Thank you. I try.
while you're having these nice seats, and I appreciate it, I will tell you
You're
that as you
welcome.
look across the icy ridges between the trench and the bunker, you see that you can use the ridges to kind of move through the battle without attracting too much notice, because there is an active battle going on. There's not like tokens and everything there, but like there is an active battle between other Sivv and Aqlaths going on in the middle zone here. And so your job is to try to get over to the building. It's in the south east corner of this map without being detected. And so you see an active battle happening. What do you do?
So we need to go around the east side, I suppose, kind of skirt around the edges of the battle, the edges of the map, so to speak.
Yeah.
Getting around,
East,
going
not
to
west?
the east
Yeah,
This
you
side.
should say
makes more sense to me. But
I mean, west, we're already on the shelf, kind of, so we could just like skirt down to the south.
But then there's a big clearing directly south. Like, if we were down there all the way at the southern end of the map, the battle would be happening northeast of us with direct line of sight.
That is true.
Versus if we
Well,
go
I
around
mean,
to the east, you've got some more like cover to where we're never directly in line of sight with the main battle
Yeah, I
happening
guess.
in the center.
I vote
Is it just
east.
one battle in the center, or is it like multiple skirmishes along each ridge?
Well, a battle is nothing but a large collection of skirmishes.
All right.
All right, let's go east, man. Let's not overcomplicate
Let's just
this.
do that because we can't
travel
see.
east.
And then south.
Okay. So I'm going to ask you what each of you think the little flash to the boxing match meant.
Did
to
I
you.
have it?
You did not.
Okay, I didn't think so.
But you definitely had a flash to something that seemed familiar to you, but couldn't really pinpoint what it was. I mean, like, you had a specific scene that you saw. I just don't know what that is, but you saw something similar to what they saw.
maybe
In that they saw a piece of
maybe
their.
later we'll discuss
Yeah.
it. And
Are you
figure out
asking
I
what
saw.
we think that was as players, or are you asking what our characters think that was?
Characters.
What your Sivv characters think about that as you're making this walk, because it was brief but disturbing, and now you're just having this like walk where you're trying to stay quiet, and so that starts to like seep into your your
I mean,
mind a little
clearly this was just this Aqlath mindfuckery. They're just trying to mess with us.
nice.
I think
like
it was
Yeah.
exhaustion and possibly a location that the Sivv has seen before conquering it. Possibly it's seen that kind of scene before in his life,
Yeah,
As we're-
and
Go
just now just coming back, and there's just no reason why. He just doesn't know
As
why
we're
he remembers
walking, Fell is going to internally. Terry, you doing all right? You showed me something weird back there.
Who the hell are you talking to?
that wasn't me, boss. Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
All right, well, I don't believe you, but okay. And
Oh,
that's,
no,
All
that's-
right, that's unsettling.
No, let's talk this out, because you have programmed me to be unable to lie. So you've obviously got something going on.
yeah, you know what, Terry? I don't want to believe you.
Do I need to run a diagnostic on your biologicals?
Actually, yeah, please do, because there's something wrong.
Okay.
Like that. Never seen anything like that before, and I don't like it.
Yeah. Well, seems like to me that you are the fine specimen of Sivv excellence that you have always been. Your mind is as sharp as ever. Brainwaves are operating at fantastic levels, and I mean, if I may say so myself, you're the handsome one here.
I was gonna ask, was he handsome? That's what I wanted to do.
Well, I appreciate that, Terry, but I was the one that put that flattery module in you, so
You're paid to say that.
I cannot lie. You are correct, sir.
In the context of this Civ existence we find ourselves living, being the new guy, does Val trust us have any like foreknowledge of the group that he's joined? Are they like particularly notable group of Sivv, or are they just whoever he got assigned to?
Well, they would have to be notable if you were assigned to work with them. I mean, because you are an extremely highly skilled Sivv, one of the best in their
you don't have to
military.
say all that.
And as such, you would only be teamed up with other
Okay, so
extreme
they're
specialists.
like renowned
Yeah,
to some degree.
to
Yeah.
some degree.
Okay. Yeah, and you guys would be able to tell Val is like a little bit nervous, being the new guy, of course, but also, he's not engaging any of you. You know, you can tell probably kind of for fear of putting his foot in his mouth, or he wants to impress you guys, but didn't get a chance in the combat and is kind of kicking himself for it.
I didn't even think about Ziva putting herself in front of Val. Like, maybe she thinks that he needs to be protected. He's so sweet. He's got a squishy inside. He's got to protect his weird Sivv guts.
Yeah. Got to protect his
They're
carapace.
totally normal, because as you share the same anatomy as he does.
Oh, yeah. Yeah,
Well,
of course. Yeah.
I mean, normal is a relative statement. We're all exceptional. So our guts would also be exceptional. I mean, we are level 18.
Okay, so yeah, I like it. So let's move you guys kind of around this battle, right? And so it's pitched, you hear the screams and roars of Sivv and Aqlath alike. And the battle just seems ever out of reach from you guys as you're making your way through it. But I do, as you guys make this ridge and you come down to this ridge, everything's good. But I do need a stealth roll
Oh, okay.
from each of you as you round this middle ridge right here in the middle of the battlefield.
Stealth? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, stealth. I thought you said survival. Okay.
28.
33.
37.
50.
Jesus Christ.
41.
Okay. Ziva, I'm sorry, you did not pass the check. And you hear a couple shouts point towards you guys. And a couple Aqlaths go to break off, but then a Sivv comes out of nowhere, right up on the Aqlaths that are about to charge you, slices the head off of one of them, and another Sivv runs through the other Aqlath, and they just nod at you with the totally normal long necks that they have. It's like,
Oh, God.
And you can move on your way.
Yeah, Orin wiggles his tentacles at the Sivv. The glory of the Sivv, brother.
Yeah.
So
salute.
I'm
those-
having such a hard time not imagining Squidbillies.
Yes.
That's what I'm
The little
imagining.
wiggle tentacle.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing.
Just
Yeah.
flapping
For those
tentacles
listening,
around.
every time Zach says something about the tentacles or like
I-
the wacky waving inflatable tube man,
He do
he's
it.
got his arms up in the air and just like wiggling.
It's a method actor,
I'm method acting, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Trying to get into character, man.
Okay. Let's see here. All right, so you do make it across the battlefield with the assistance of some of your comrades, and you're now at another ridge. And I will need you guys to make one more round of stealth checks as we try to get down to the southern edge of this
Oh my
battle.
god.
So let me put it to you this way, gang. I failed last time and I rolled an 18. So
Not great.
Does anybody have a way to buff hers?
nope,
No.
just no.
I rolled another 28.
Well, that's a fail as well.
36.
Pass.
39.
Pass.
49?
Pass.
17.
Fail. So yes, as you're kind of making your way
Downtown.
I was waiting for it.
Yeah.
That was pause for joke. There is you hear this kind of sound,
Bless you.
and at the top of the ridge to the southwest, you see another Aqlath, but this Aqlath is riding a giant boar that I'll show you, like a giant white boar
So we got some boar on boar action.
that has
here.
2 eyes on each side,
Ew.
3 tongues coming out of its mouth.
Do not tell me this asshole is handsome. I don't want to hear. Don't
So-
lie to my face like that, man.
Can I?
No, this boar is overcritical.
Okay, it looks like a white ROUS with tusks and an extra set of eyes. Mm-hmm. Like that's the build, the body build.
Yeah, it's huge, and there is a seemly Aqlath aboard riding this overcritical whore-bear.
I don't know how I feel about that module, Adam.
Quite seemly.
And you hear this squeal from the boar, and it starts charging its way towards you, and we'll see you.
Okay. All right. We'll decide how seemly this actress is.